Welcome to Today in the NCA. I'm your host, Ranger Annika, and today's topic is the reservation system. The reservation or timed entry system was started in November 2020 as a way for us to help manage the visitation to the conservation area. In this episode, I'm going to cover the basics, including when you need a reservation, who needs that reservation, and the details on how it all works, as well as why we created this system. If you want to watch a step-by-step guide on how to book that reservation online, you can watch this video up here. Let's get started. When do you need a reservation? From October through May, from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's it. Coming before 8 a.m., don't need a reservation. Coming after 5 p.m., when we're open after 5 p.m., don't need a reservation. Coming in the summer, please come. Nobody visits in the summer. But you don't need a reservation because of that. Who needs a reservation? Basically everything motorized. In a car, you need a reservation. RV, reservation. Motorcycle, reservation. Though 2 motorcycles can come in on 1 reservation. Annual pass holder, reservation. Military or veteran, thank you so much for your service, but you need a reservation. Staying at the campground, reservation, and it's not the same as your campground reservation. Just gonna drive the scenic drive and not stop? You need a reservation. Just gonna go to the visitor center and the store? You still need a reservation. Though the store has an online store, if that helps. You guys, if I come on my day off just to hike, I need a reservation, and I work here. Unless you're on a bicycle or on foot, you need a reservation. If you're in a rideshare, have them drop you off before you get to the gate and walk in, otherwise, you also need a reservation. Now for those details. To book your reservation, go to recreation.gov, search for Red Rock timed entry. Remember, if you want a step-by-step guide on how to do this, which also shows where to add your annual pass, you can watch this video here. There is a $2 reservation fee. We don't get that money, it's what the reservation system charges to do the reservations. If you have an annual pass or some other free entry pass, you still have to pay that $2. Reservations become available 30 days ahead of time, and another smaller batch 2 days ahead of time. So you can plan way in advance, or make more last-minute decisions. We support you in both. You have a half hour before and a half hour after your reservation start time to enter. So if your reservation is at 9 a.m., you can come in any time between 8:30 and 9:30. Once you're in. Stay as long as you like, but you only have that hour window to enter. Miss the window? You need a new reservation. If your plans change and you need to cancel them, you can get a refund if you cancel by midnight the day before your reservation. This does not include that $2 reservation fee. If before you enter, we have to close Red Rock due to an emergency or hazardous road conditions, you will automatically get a 100% refund of your reservation, including the $2 reservation fee. While your reservation guarantees you entrance to Red Rock, it does not guarantee you a parking spot. There will be parking along the scenic drive. It just might not be at your favorite place. Some of these parking lots are pretty small and only hold maybe 20 cars. But you're coming out here to see Red Rock, not parking lots. Be flexible, you'll be fine. Now, the why. Why do we make a reservation system? In short, there's just too many of you. Look, I get it. I'm here 5 days a week, and I still regularly go, yeah, Instagram needs to see more of that. Just another day at the office, #no filter. How many people is too many people? We get over 3.5 million visitors a year. We're by far the most visited conservation area in the country. Size-wise, we're about 220,000 acres, which makes us about 1/10 of Rhode Island, but with the population of Connecticut. But that's not completely accurate. Most people don't visit all of this. Most go to just the core area. The core area is roughly the size of Manhattan, but our visitation has twice their population. But Ranger Annika, I hear you say, that's not really accurate because you don't get all those people at once. This is true. Here's a better example. The core area is about half the size of Walt Disney World Resort in Florida. Is Walt Disney World really that big? Adjusting for size, our visitation density is about 13% of theirs. Which is great, it's a lot less, but that's still a lot of people. We're a conservation area, and part of what we do is to conserve. I talk more about what a conservation area is in this video. Shameless plug. Sorry. It wasn't just that though, it was a terrible visitor experience. On busy days, every weekend in the busy season, it would be backed up for miles on the highway, and then either highway patrol would shut us down because it was a safety issue, or we'd have to shut down because the scenic drive was full, there was no parking in any parking lots, and there just wasn't space for any more people. Can you imagine waiting in traffic for an hour to then have the gate closed in your face and be told, sorry, we're gonna be closed for 2 to 3 hours until there's less people? Ugh. We didn't want to do it to you, but we had to. There was nowhere for you to go. By having the reservation system, that doesn't happen anymore. Either you've booked your reservation ahead of time and you know you're guaranteed a spot, or you look and you see there's no reservations, you know it's too busy, and you make other plans. And it's working. We haven't had to close for too many people since we started the reservation system. Emergency vehicles can respond to emergencies without barriers or gridlock hampering them. And it's a better recreational experience for everybody. You can come out and find a place to park and get out and see Red Rock and not see a sea of humanity. Our busiest day of the year is Black Friday. This is Black Friday 2019. This was it 2020 with the reservation system. We know it's changed how you make your plans, but in the long run, it'll definitely improve your experience and help us protect this beautiful place. So that's it for this episode. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We hope to see you next time, and until then, stay safe and sustainable out there. And book a reservation.